All right, so in this video, we're going to be talking about trading psychology. Of course, one of the biggest, most important parts of this business, up there with risk management, right? So I've kind of talked about, the back tests and the journaling, the meditation, all that stuff, but something I want to touch upon here, because this is where it really matters. This is where it really matters, is this key thing right here, because it doesn't matter, how much back testing you do, how much journaling you do. If in this moment you lose, then it's game over. So let me tell you what that is. So there's this common misconception that traders have. They think that professional traders, successful traders like myself, don't have emotions. Like, are just fucking robots executing just like a machine, right? Just, it's just so easy for us, right? Well, the professional trader has the same emotions that you do. That's what you need to understand. Okay, greed, fear, all of that is present in that professional trader, just like it is with the novice trader, with the beginner trader, right? So you're not a robot. So, trying to trade with the goal in mind to, the trade like a robot is just a foolish mission to partake on, right? Here is the difference between the professional trader and the amateur trader. This is the key thing. I don't remember this quote exactly, but it goes something like this. In between action and impulse, there's space. And in that space, there is opportunity to make a decision, to make the right decision. I know I butchered that quote, but it went something like that, right? You get the gist. Like, we all got the same space. We all got the same space in between, because as I just told you, the professional trader and the amateur trader got the same emotions. They feel the fear, the greed, etc. But it's just in that space between the feeling of that impulse and the action, the professional trader decides to make the correct decision, while the amateur trader gives in, folds, does something stupid, and then later on they think to themselves, oh my gosh, what did I do, right? And then they have that regret, and like they stay in like this loop of just doing that, then that regret, they do it again, and then that regret, like it's just over and over again, and like this hamster wheel of degeneracy, right? Of making incorrect decisions that is not following their plan. It's outside of their plan. So it's in that space, there's opportunity. In that space is an opportunity for you to change your trading career in that space. That's where the professional makes the correct decision. They feel that fear, that greed. You know what they are? They're aware of it though. And that's what you lack, is awareness, mindfulness. And that's what the professional has. They feel it and they say, oh, hold up. They realize acting on that impulse isn't going to bring the long-term desired results. Following the plan. I only have data on this plan. I don't have data on the emotions. You have data on your emotions? No, I don't think you do now, do you? So what good does it do to act on that? Okay, we follow the data. We follow the plan. Win, loss, doesn't fucking matter. We follow the plan. Okay? And the professional understands in the moment. They understand, okay, by following the plan, that's the only way I'm going to reach my long-term goals. That's the only way I'm going to get to where I want to get, is by following the fucking plan. They become aware of that, become mindful of that. And you know what they do? They take control. They take control, because that's what you can control. You can control your emotion. You can control your response. You can control your response. Okay? And then what you're going to do is you redirect focus back to following the fucking plan. It's not like some magic thing. Like, some traders, when I do, when I, make my tweets or, make videos, they think it's just going to be like this. Oh, he said that, I'm a machine now. I've given you the tools. Okay, like the meditation, the journaling, all that is so important. Okay? Because that's how you're going to develop that awareness, that mindfulness, by the way, that I'm talking about right fucking now. Okay? Like, you get there through, the journaling, the meditation. Like, that helps you become mindful. It helps you become more aware. So in those moments, you can more easily take control. Okay? Because a lot of you are just getting swept up in that. You're getting swept up in that moment. That you're like in that sea of emotion, and you're just fucking drowning, and then you give in, and then you just do something stupid. You got to take yourself out of it. You see, you got to take yourself out of it, and you have to remember. And it's difficult to do starting off. Very difficult to do, to take yourself out of that sea of emotion. But then, you know what, you got to take yourself out, redirect focus back to the plan. Remember your why. Remember what you do this for. And remember, hey, acting on that emotion, that ain't going to bring me my desired long-term, keyword long-term results. It ain't going to do it. Following the plan will, regardless of the outcome, win or loss, that doesn't matter. As I've said before, because we play a probabilities game. And for the probabilities to play out, it's a long-term game. That's how probabilities work. You got to give it a long time to play out. Okay? So you keep that in mind. It's like, okay, execute. That emotion, it's always going to be there. Always going to be there. Sometimes it won't be as strong, like, you know, the more experience you get, the better you get, but it's always going to be there. And you just got to take control. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. But of course, you know, the most difficult time is whenever you're a beginner, you're a novice, and you're just stuck. You're just stuck in that repeating pattern of breaking your rules. So it's like that's normal for you, just breaking your rules. It's literally a habit for you. You got to break that fucking habit. And it starts with having that awareness of it. All right? Because when you're aware of it, it can no longer manipulate you from the dark. You can redirect that focus to the plan. You recognize it, redirect focus. You see? So I think that about wraps up this video. I just want to make a quick video on that because it's just such a common misconception that traders have that, you know, the professional just has no emotion, complete fucking robot. It ain't the case. It's just they make better decisions. You're not in the trading business, folks. You're in the decision-making business. All right? Sit on that. So, hope you enjoyed. Got immense value. See you later.